What's going on, everybody? If you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button. I know we've been live for about a minute. I was waiting for people to filter in. We're in here trimming drop shot worms, of course. We're always trimming drop shot worms because it's one of our hot sellers. Before we get started, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. And also, if you haven't checked out Bubbaville Custom Baits, it is down in the link in the description where you can go to our website to purchase all of our goodies. We've added a lot of new plastics to the website, and use code JesusSaves in all capital letters to save 20% off on your order. The order must be $20 or more. We lowered that a little bit just to help y'all out. So hopefully we get some people in here and we will try to see what's going on. So with that being said, I'm going to go to the computer real quick right here and fix some stuff for this live, and hopefully we can get some people in here. So if you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're a returning guy to the channel, let us know you're here, drop a comment, and we're going to get started. So we just came over from TikTok, and now we're here in YouTube. So let us know you're here and drop a comment. All right. Oh, we got 4 people in here. 14 people. What's going on, everybody? The God said hi. Braden said he got home safe. He said hi. What's going on, everybody? So we're rapidly trimming worms. It's a long process. And I don't know why my comments haven't loaded on the side of the screen here. Oh, here we go. Mason Walsh, what's going on, brother? Just trimming up some of these drop shot worms. Hey, if all 14 of y'all can hit that like button for us to help us get in the algorithm, go ahead and hit that for us. Share this with your friends if you're new. Yo, what up, Mario? How you started fishing and you suck at it? Don't give up, bro. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. We all got to start somewhere, brother. Keep on doing it. Yeah, so try experimenting with stuff and try not to do the same thing over and over, and you might figure out a little something. If you want to talk on here real quick about what you're doing, and I might be able to help you fix it. What's your fishing style, brother? All right, yeah, I'll give you a follow, brother. If you can, go to one of my videos and drop your YouTube link, and I'll definitely subscribe. Right now, it's going to be kind of hard. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. What's going on, Fitz? All right, Mario, you got to follow, man. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. The check's on there. Hold on one second, y'all. Gotta get back to where I was so I can read these comments. Oh, so you said you met Kevin Gunn today? Yeah, I know him pretty good. He's usually up by Honeywell in Richmond. What do you have to say, Fitz? I wonder if I can do my Kevin Gunn impersonation. Yeah, Kevin's a cool dude. Oh, nice. What do you say about that? Yeah, we. Nice. Hey, Fitz, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude, Pike will bite anything. Oh, nice. Dang, dude, 45 degrees at this time of year is nuts. Where are you located, dude? Yeah, what state is that? As Braden said. It's got to be Alaska or something, or Canada. Pike nuts? What? Hey, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button for us. Also, if you want to check out our online store, BubbaVilleCustomBaits.com, it's in the link in the description. And we got a promotion right now going on. It's called Jesus Saves. Obviously, Jesus saves us, but also Jesus saves 20% at checkout on our website. So when you get to the end, Pike or nuts. When you get to the end of your order, you get 20% off when you type in Jesus Saves in all caps. We got all kinds of cool stuff going on. We have multiple jigs, chatterbaits, cutter worms, speed craws, stick baits, regular craws, drop shot worms. You name it, we got it. Other than crankbaits or stuff like that. Alberta, Canada. I knew it was somewhere right there. 45 degrees is pretty chilly, dude. That might be why you're not catching something. You might have to, y'all don't have ice up there now, right? I'm assuming it's all gone. It has to be. That was so funny when you said pike nuts. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm not into the department of fishing that cold, man. The coldest our water gets is like 45, but that's only in wintertime for like 4 months. And then, like, our water's 90 degrees right now. You can dang near take a bath in there. Yes, dude, Jesus does love us all, man. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate the comment, CJ. Mario, what state are you in, brother? Okay, gotcha. Fitz, who'd you tell that to? I definitely might have to cancel my fishing trip tomorrow for that. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I might just go just for Ben. Just for Ben. Whatever else happens after that, it's a bonus. Is Ben watching right now? What up, Ben? Oh, wow, Braden. I don't think I said anything too important. You pretty much know what I'm saying. Since I talk to you a lot. What's going on, Jefferson? What's that? Jefferson Luciano? Sorry if I butchered that. Hey, if you're new in here, hit that like button for us and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We haven't been able to post a long YouTube video in a minute, but we do got some shorts because we've been making a lot of baits lately. So this is the #1 priority at the moment, which isn't a bad thing, but it also is a bad thing if that makes sense because we can't get out and go fishing as much. But got 12 people in here. What's going on, everybody? Man, Fitz, I went to TikTok today and it just died, dude. And it's raining its freaking butt off outside. I appreciate it, Fitz. I don't think I'm doing much, but I do appreciate you saying that. It's always good to always have someone proud of you, man. And I got a fly on my knuckle. You see that? What's going on, Kurt in the wild? Hey, I guarantee you, was that the Chickahominy River? What's going on, Javier Rodriguez? What's good? Greetings from Virginia. What's going on in California? Yeah, Chickahominy River's best, dude. That's one of Kevin's best places. Elliot, if we come down there to see y'all either tomorrow or Saturday, where what time would you be available? My personal best is 8 pounds and like 3 ounces. Oh, really? Your first time being on a tidal river? That's nuts. Yeah, that place is very swampy, dude. You got that Virginia special right off the bat. Cypress trees and all kinds of laydowns. Hopefully Virginia's treating you good so far, even though down there's in the ghetto. What's your PB, Kurt? Gotcha. If I come down there, should I bring some baits with me? Oh, we just got an inappropriate comment that was just put in. Fitz, are you still a moderator in here? I can't remember. I might have taken you out and put Courtney in. I can't remember. Braden, I am not going to repeat that, brother. Can't do it. You're too young, man. So these are the drop dizzles that we're cutting up. Gotcha, Fitz, gotcha. I don't think I meant to do that. I think I meant to add Courtney, and I don't remember how I did that. Once I get past the editing menus, that stuff gets so hard to remember because like there's so many drop downs and you got to go around your butt and your elbow to get to it. Braden, why did it say your message is retracted? Bro, if I went to a clear lake... Oh, nice, dude. You just bought your first bait caster today? Heck yeah. Bro, if I went to a clear lake, I would absolutely struggle. I like dirty water with a bunch of like freaking laydowns and vegetation and... Oh, you deleted it? Gotcha. Once we get done cutting these baits up, I'm actually going to try to... Wait, what time is it? 9:05. I'm trying to... I might try to pour some more stuff. I don't know. Depends. Ooh, Sacramento. You know how far away that is, brother? Oh, dude, I love me a Lose, man. Lose is my go-to. Hey, if anybody's new here, smack the crap out of that subscribe button for us. And we got 15 likes already, so I'm not going to stress about that too much. But we do got some good flow going on here, man. I'm really happy about that. That's awesome. Y'all are definitely a blessing to the channel right now. Well, y'all are a blessing to the channel at all times, but right now it's definitely a super blessing. You know what's funny is I didn't hashtag this video at all. Yeah, I run the Lose LFS Speed Spool. That's my favorite one. It's around $100. It's not too pricey and it's not too cheap. Usually in the fishing industry, you get what you pay for. Thank you, Jace. I appreciate it, brother. What time's weigh-in? Sorry about that, y'all. I was answering a TikTok question. Yeah, I'm not a big Lose rod fan myself, Braden, but I like those Fitzgeralds. Elliot Fitzgerald actually turned me on to those, and he's in here right now. He's not the owner, but he's got the last name. Appreciate the sub once again, Jace. Elliot, what time's weigh-in? Like 2:30, 3 o'clock? Man, y'all are killing the comments. Appreciate it, Fitz. Yeah, I was supposed to go crappie fishing, but that storm rolled in and it was nasty. Super nasty. Really? What is going on? Hold up. 1 second. This guy's trying to join, and I'm trying to tell him how to get here. Well, I can imagine you probably got out of there quick. You were like, meep, meep. Roadrunner style. Dude, so like out of all the people I would love to meet, number one would be Ben. Number two would be you, and then I definitely would love to meet Kevin. Like I said, I've talked to him a bunch of times on like TikTok, and I'm pretty sure if you went into detail and told him who I was or whatever, he probably knew, but I don't think he knows my real name. I think he just knows me by Bubba. So I fish primarily for largemouth bass and giant crappie. That's my two favorites. Anything else, I just don't really care for. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, we got another message held for review. Yeah, dude. So those are delicious plastic for largemouths. I can show you a couple other things. These are just our drop shot worm. This is our watermelon blue flake, but let me grab a couple bags for you. So we got our electric blue stick baits, our strawberry bug, which is like a red bug, this is our chartreuse and black pepper. So look, how many of y'all know about Bubblicious, the bubble gum? I'm gonna wait. I appreciate the sub. Thank you, sir. 863 Elite. How many of y'all know about Bubblicious? Or sorry, not Bubblicious. I just threw the cat out of the bag. Screw it. So look, instead of Bubblicious, it's called Bubblicious. That's one of ours. And then we got Pastor Plum. Of course, the June bug. Our Glacier Inferno. This package is messed up. I gotta fix the sticker, but our green pumpkin. Green pumpkin and June bug with purple and green flake. They're laminated, so it's one half and half. And then we got watermelon blue flake warheads. These are like a little tiny Ned bait. Our Philippian crawl. And that's pretty much it. I showed you all the other colors, so y'all saw what the other colors were. But if you're interested in getting any baits, go to bubblevilleCustomBaits.com or the link in the description. It's directly to our website. We got a promotion right now called Jesus Saves, in all capital letters at discount. Gotcha. Yeah, those little tiny plastics are fun. So tomorrow's Friday, right? So yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So I actually have stuff coming in to make crappie baits. Or crappie baits. So I'm going to be making little tiny predator shads. And I'm going to have multiple different colors of that. So that's going to be sick. But like I was saying, if anybody wants to pick up anything at the store on our website, use code Jesus Saves in all capital letters. You get 20% off your order. And you can make as many orders as you want. Yeah, I appreciate the 17 likes, y'all. Thank you, Mason, for pointing that out. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. As well, drop a comment. Man, it is pouring outside, dude. It is pouring. But Fitz, how's Virginia treating you, dude? And also, not only do I make cool looking baits, but I really do try to make some good videos for y'all. So if y'all want any fishing tips or just to see what we do over here, we got a lot of fishing videos. I think we got over 350. So if y'all want to check those out, that would be sick. And I will try to subscribe to everybody that thank you, Silly Salmon. Thank you for saying you're new to the channel. I'm assuming you do salmon fishing. Yeah, I appreciate the subscribe, brother. Gotcha. Thank you, Braden. Oh, wow. I've never salmon fished either. I've only ate them. That's it. Well, we're up to 20 likes, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Why is that? Explain that. That's interesting. Hey, so whoever wants to subscribe, drop your link to your channel in the comments and I'll go subscribe to y'all. It's my way of giving back for y'all subscribing to me. We got to help each other out. The skunk and dunk? Nice. Yeah, drop the link to your channel in the comments, and I'll head over there and subscribe with the computer. I can't do it with the phone because I'm going live, or while I'm live. The skunk and dunk, dude. Heck yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go subscribe to Silly Salmon. If anybody else wants to subscribe, drop it down below and I'll make it happen. Silly Salmon Fishing, you now have 203 subscribers. Or 303 subscribers. Sorry, I read that backwards. All right, who's next? One, two, 7, 8. Anybody next? All right. If anybody wants to subscribe, let me know and I'll make it happen. Emily, we got you. All right. Back to work I go. Y'all check it out once I'm not live, Braden. If anybody's new here, hit that like and subscribe button. And if anybody wants to subscribe back, drop your @ in the comments and we'll make it happen, Captain. Also, if y'all want to, if y'all could go to Fishing with Fitz and subscribe to his channel as well. He's a good friend of mine. Stand up, dude. Hey, Braden, can you go subscribe to Fishing with Fitz? Now, bless you, brother. I'm just trying to be helpful. God put it in my ear to say that as soon as I was like, hey, I'll subscribe for people. And I was like, you know what? Fitz needs some love. He's over there putting me on at bass tournaments. And I have no business being over there. What's going on, Fat Cat Fishing Fever? Hello. Welcome to the channel. You know, it's all about glorifying Jesus one cast at a time. That's why we make these baits. Appreciate it, Braden. See, look, this is how bad I suck at hand pouring. And then I'll make them look like this. Tons and tons of hours of clipping and cutting. I couldn't read it on the computer because the heart button is on the way. Let's see. Thank you, Braden. Thank you for subscribing to Fitz. And that is 100% true, man. I'm here to be positive and help other people out with fishing, man. I think that's my calling, is to be able to talk to people and help relate through fishing, you know? Because if I don't have fishing, I have nothing other than Jesus. Elliot, Braden is my former boss's son, and I've took him under my wing to teach him stuff about bass fishing. And the kid's light years ahead of where I was when I was his age. I think he's only 14. Do I know crappie? Oh man, I wish I could pull up some crappie pictures. I'm cutting up our Dizzle drop shot worms. They got a bunch of like weird like little dimples and stuff I'm cutting off to make them clean so we can sell them. I try not to sell my customers crappy products. I want them to get their money's worth for what they're buying. So I'm just sitting here clipping away, man. Appreciate you joining the channel, though. If you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button. If anybody is here and needs to subscribe, let me know. Drop it in the comments, and we'll make it happen. Hey, Elliot. Tell Braden that all those fish I'm always catching ain't fake. He thinks I was doing the old school hook and ladder back in the day. You remember when the dudes in the 80s would go underwater with scuba gear and put fish on hooks for people? He thought I was out there changing my clothes and making the same fish look like I caught it repeatedly. You don't know why you thought that? Elliot, do you remember that one time? Elliot, do you remember that one time you called me and I was on the boat and I was fishing a deep diving crankbait and I was like, hey, I got one. And then you started like dying laughing. And you were like, are you serious? I think it was like a 20-foot diving crankbait, dude. I think it was a Norman's, it looked like a parrot. Like the green, blue, and a little bit of red in it. You should check out Real CMJ. Elliot, I really appreciate you being in here tonight, brother. Makes it fun. Makes it fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, I have 7 packs of these green pumpkin blue flake drop shot worms. Oh yeah, y'all want to see the cutter worm? Actually, I'll show you all color I hadn't showed y'all yet. This thing is massive. Look. So for those of y'all that have the toothy critters that like to tear up baits. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll check them out. I'm always loving to be a student of the game and check out other people's creations and see where I could be better. So generally when I run my 7-inch cutter worm right here, I'll run it on a standard straight hook with a pegged weight so I can swim it. But look, I had a toothy critter bite it, and I don't know if y'all can even see that, but he caught it and it didn't even tear. I'm like, look, it finally broke. It took a critter to break it for me to pull on it and break it. But it lasted for a very long time, and I kept it up there, and now I don't have it no more, so I gotta make some more. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm actually supposed to be doing. I got like 4 more worms to cut, and then I'm gonna bag these up, and then I might be able to make some stuff on camera for y'all. You see that, Braden? Silly Salmon, thank you, brother. Silly Salmon, thank you for that, man. Yeah, I would clamp my mold, but it's an open pour, man. I accidentally bought an open pour, so I'm just most of my molds don't need to be clamped, but I accidentally bought a freaking open pour. And my hand was getting shaky the last couple worms, so I'm kind of, you know. I don't mind cutting it down. I'm just hanging out talking to everybody, man. It don't matter. As long as they get done and they look good. Yeah, almost all of my molds are Angling AI. I have a couple off Amazon that weren't plastic junk, but I got a couple doing molds, but mainly Angling AI. Those are my favorite ones just because they're so sturdy and you don't have to really worry about clamping much of it. I need to get this mold with the wing nuts, but I got this mold, and if I get that mold, I'm never going to use this mold, so I technically lose money for the business, so I got to use it. But I appreciate you dropping in, DM Tube, or DMB Tube. Has anybody got any questions or anything? I appreciate everybody being here. If you're, I am trimming molds, babe. What are you doing? Elliot's in here, babe. He wanted us to come to weigh in at 2:30, 3 o'clock in Richmond on Saturday. We could possibly meet Kevin Gunn and Shaw Grigsby. It's a hog. So these I don't have in pink yet. And green pumpkin, purple gold, I don't have those either. I need to make them though. Once we get a couple more orders in, we'll get a giant bucket of plastisol and go to town. But right now I'm trying to sell what I got before I can move on and make a bunch of other stuff. I use Dead On. Bait Plastics was kind of funky to me. Like their plastic burns a whole lot easier. The Dead On, it can get up to 400 something degrees. Elliot, do you know what size flake that is? Yeah, watch out for Braden, y'all. When he gets on the channel again, y'all see him catch some giant tanks. Yeah, dude, I know how that goes. Nothing like stinking up your shop. Elliot, it's probably 15. Hold on. As I'm dumping junk over like an idiot. All right. So here's what 15 looks like, and here's what 40 looks like. See the difference? Anything smaller than 15 is like coffee grounds and you can't really see it. Like 15's in this and you can barely see it. And see, 40's in this. See how it's a little bit bigger? Honestly, I try to do the color or the size of flake based on how big the bait is. Because if you have a giant amount of flake in there, it makes the bait look kind of crappy to me. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, ain't no one talking no junk, and then I realized I talked junk to myself. All right, last one to trim, and then I'm gonna bag them. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just, yeah, I might as well bag them. Might as well do it. Might as well do it. Might as well bag them. Tag them and bag them. Wait, those are the wrong bags. Yeah, we have a site. The wife just dropped it down in the comments for you. If you're at the site now, if you're still watching and you're able to be on the site at the same time, we do have a promotion called Jesus Saves for 20% off on the website if you use code Jesus Saves in all caps. These are the most annoying things to bag, and a lot of people like to add oil to their stuff. I cannot stand the oil anymore because even if you seal the bag, somehow it finds a way to get out. But I get over it when I'm talking to good people on YouTube. Y'all gonna let her get away with that? She just now joined. How long have we been on here? For an hour? Yeah, I guess that's a me problem, right? Elliot, you forgot to tell Courtney something. Not at the moment. I got a couple lead molds that but I don't know if I'm ready to part with them or not. Yeah, Elliot, I don't know what's more deadly, a mini Bubba or a mini Courtney. Here we go. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button for us. Yeah, so I actually the only worm mold I have right now is the open pore drop shot and 3 Senko molds, our cutter worm, and the little tiny Ned bait that I have, which is right here. It's in the same color that I made now. That's the only color, or the only worms I have at the moment. I want to get some trick worms and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm making great alien fingers. They're drop shot worms for bass fishing. I think the more it looks like alien fingers, the more the bass like it, to be honest with you. But like I was saying, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button for us. We're at 25 likes. And then if y'all have a channel, link you're at down in the comments and I'll go subscribe to y'all. Dude, so look, do you mess with the dead on plastic colorant? It's got a shaker ball in it. And they actually have, this is melons, but they have a whole color chart on how many drops to put to get certain things. And then I have a couple other secrets with the drops and stuff, but I try not to gatekeep, but I got to keep my stuff, my formulas kind of sacred, or else people be copying me. Because the game's already saturated, you know what I'm saying? Just put it to you this way. I've watched a lot of The World's Worst Angler. Yeah, I could do that too. But dead on colors, I really like those a lot, so I don't have to worry about putting stainless nuts in there. Yes, sir. The wife will drop it down in the comments. It's BubbaPhilCustomBaits.com, but she'll drop it so you can go to it. We're running a promotion right now for 20% off. Use code JesusSaves in all capital letters. And your order has to be $20 or more for the code to drop in properly. But it's easy to spend $20 on the website. Can you drop the link in the comments for it, please?
My hyperlink isn't working.
It was just working on here.
Didn't it show up blue? But yes. I should do that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Real life, we actually have crappie stuff coming in tomorrow, so they should be up on the website by the weekend. If you want to go to our website and subscribe to the, make an account and subscribe, you'll get notifications on when we drop new stuff. Or you could follow us on TikTok or here, and you'll see what we put out. Because I really try to inform people when we put new stuff out, but we have a ton of stuff over there. Do y'all see the link in blue? I see the link in blue. I'm able to click on it. I don't know if y'all are able to see it like that. Nice. No, I'm in Virginia, brother. Appreciate the subscribe, real life. If you got a channel, I'll subscribe as well. If you can drop your @ down in the comments. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, if you do place an order, you'll be able to see it get packed live. Not that I'm trying to push orders on anybody or anything. I'm just saying, like, I like packing orders live. It's fun. It takes 2 years to put these in the bag, though. DMV, where you at? Like, if you want, I can show you all other stuff we got too. So we got swim jigs in all kinds of different colors. We even got one in the goldfish color. We got deadbolt football jigs, screw locks. These are my favorite to run with our crawl. Black and blue football jigs. Most of the stuff's on the website, so y'all see it. But we got a lavender shad. This is my wife's favorite. Let me see if I can bust out a chatterbait. Gotta find them though. I put them at the bottom of the pile, I think. Here's one of our chatterbaits called the sledgehammer. But they all look the same, just different colors. And then we got a crap ton of plastics on the wall here. Like we got our strawberry bug stick baits, the electric blue, chartreuse and black pepper, our Bubblicious stick baits, Pastor Plum, Glacier Inferno, June Bug, Green Pumpkin. I got to replace the sticker on here because a piece of plastic hit it. Then we have Bubba Bug, which is Green Pumpkin and June Bug mixed. We got 7-inch cutter worms in a variety of different colors. We have our Philippian craws. And then we got a bunch of the different we got a bunch of different freaking drop shot worms, like just like these right here. Just we got them in chartreuse, we got them in green pumpkin, pasture I forget what it's called, pasture plum. Braden, you talking to me for my favorite combo for my fishing rod? I'll go grab it. All right, so my favorite combo is a Fitzgerald 7'6" heavy. It's got a lot of butt to it, so that way it fits underneath of my elbow, and I can kind of tuck it for my hook sets. I run a Lew's LFS speed spool. It's a 6.5 to 1. I try to run super low gear ratios for dragging baits. And here's one of our Philippian craws on our, I don't know why those things are sticking around. Let's see. Here's our Philippian crawl on our deadbolt football head. So what's cool is when this thing falls, it falls at an angle just like this. And these little pinchers, they kick. And when a pincher kicks in the water, it looks like it's going in the defensive position. And a lot of times when a crawl goes in the defensive position, the bass really get turned on by that. So what happens is when they're in the defensive position, the bass is like, ooh, it's scared, let me eat that. And then with this combo, like I said, it's a 7'6" heavy. It has really beefed up eyelets. I have very soft tip with this rod, but with the 7'6", I can hoist bass out of cover, and whether it's vegetation or any type of wood, lay down, whatever. I generally like to drag sandbars and ledges and like boat docks and stuff like that. I really like to pitch to the ladders of the boat docks because, like I was saying, when this bait falls down, it really falls a certain way that is very catchy to a bass's eye. And that reminds me, I can take y'all to the fish tank where I can show y'all how this thing falls. So hold on one second. Take y'all to the fish tank. All right, so give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna set y'all up so y'all can see the fish tank. Sorry about that, y'all. Appreciate the hearts, whoever's doing that. All right, I'll see if I can flip y'all around. Well, let me give it some slack. See how it glides? And it navigates through rock really well. So yeah, hopefully that helped y'all out a little bit. I mean, that's a pretty cool demonstration for what we got going on. Dang it, stupid freaking. All right, let's see if we can get this thing back on track here. There we go. All right. So, did y'all like that presentation of the bait in the water? What's going on, Colt? If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button for us. Drop a comment and say hello. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Man, I'd really love to show y'all what one of these drop shot worms look like. But if y'all are subscribed, then y'all be able to see future test videos and stuff like that. Because what's the cool thing about this thing is with this heavy tail, it likes to sit here and then it ripples. When it ripples, it looks so edible. Like if I was a bass, I would definitely eat it. I've caught multiple giant ones off the watermelon candy worm I got up there. What's going on, everybody? If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button for us. We're just in the shop making some baits. Trying to answer as many questions as possible. I just got asked about our favorite. Yes, I do run live scope. Not all the time, but generally when I'm. So I have this jig right here called the VJR, which is the vertical jigging rig, and I got one in the boat I can show y'all. So generally what I try to do with this is our VJR right here, and it's got two ribs on it where it'll keep the bait on there, and it's got a sickle hook which will keep it pinned to the mouth of fish easier. So what I'll do is I'll run a loop knot, an overhand loop knot up here, and it's not on here now, but when I run it, it'll be able to swivel. It keeps this bait standing straight up, and when you're able to jiggle it on the forward facing sonar, you can get almost any fish to bite it when the water's a little bit colder. But right now, they're just chasing bait, and you have to use something smaller than this right now in Virginia because the water's like 90 degrees because it's so freaking hot. A lot of times, I'll make a crappie drop shot, and I'll show y'all what that looks like. So for my crappie drop shot, y'all, I run a Lew's TCL 2000 on a Fitzgerald rod. It's an all-purpose 7'6" medium, and I run braid to fluoro. My braid is 20 pound, and my fluorocarbon is 8 pounds. Vicious Elite fluorocarbon, and I'll tie a double uni knot, and I'll keep it. I get about 15 feet or so of leader material, and I run a lot of crappie drop shots. So it's like a traditional drop shot, but you have a small hook up top, maybe like, I want to say an eighth maybe. I can't remember what size it is. And then we got a little bit bigger one at the bottom. And generally when you punch through a school of crappie, the bigger one will bite the bottom one, kind of like a saltwater rig. So that's the cool thing about that. But like I was saying, we got a mold coming in to make crappie baits, and we can do double lamination baits, which we got a color on top and bottom. But right now I like running this black with chartreuse, these little squid baits. They're great for crappie. But the braid gives me extra power to set the hook. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Are you in Virginia as well? I see DMV. I don't know if that means Department of Motor Vehicles or DMV as in for Virginia. Oh yeah, I got another bait to show y'all. So look, this right here is called the B rig. This is a okay. So this right here is called a B-rig. It is a Ned head that has a Texas rig hook in it. I modified this mold with a Dremel, and I have my own certain way I put this hook in there. So you're able to Texas rig and throw into heavy cover with a Ned rig because you don't have the hook sticking out like a normal Ned rig would be. And then I have another one that has really cool color combinations on the head itself. And these hooks are a whole lot more beefed up. And they, you can throw these things anywhere. I've pulled 4 and 5 pounders out with a medium rod with that thing. And usually I try to go super finessey. Yeah, Braden, Ned rigs work all year round. It just depends on how, where you throw it. If you're around a lot of bait and you're throwing something that small, it's going to be kind of hard to get them to bite because they're so focused on the bait school. But pretty much you want to throw something like a moving bait, like a paddle tail or one of those little pin sheds like this. Because if you can get all that tail action and just keep it in front of their face, or you punch through the bait ball, because generally bass sit on the bottom of a bait ball. They're not going through it. They sit on the bottom and go up and come back down. And even if it's hot outside, you got to remember there's a thermocline in the water where it's super hot on top. And when it gets super hot, the water gets oxygen taken out of it from it being super hot. So generally what they try to do is they try to sit, say if you're fishing 20 feet of water. I know you don't have 20 feet of water where you fish, but if you have 20 feet of water, right around that 15 to 12 mark, usually in the summertime, the thermocline takes the oxygen out of the water, but the bass still try to go to the cool water because the deeper you go, the cooler it gets. So generally, bass will sit underneath of the bait ball and they want something small to munch on real quick because most of the bait's that big unless you got giant shads, which are kind of like this. I've had a couple swipe at this big thing, this XPS glide bait, but it's hard to get this thing deep enough where bass will be located because it's, I think most of the ones that I've been seeing, they've been into 8 to 10 feet of water, and this thing takes a year to sink because it doesn't have the beads where you can load it and make it sink quicker. But generally, the bass will try to eat something big if they can get it, but generally most shad are, you know, a couple inches long. But with all that being said, I threw out a lot of information and hopefully that helps somebody. We're not just a bait channel. We try to make informational bass videos and help people get on giant fish. Well, at least that's the hope. Like I said, I don't know everything about bass fishing, but when I do know something that's helpful, I try to help out. Oh, thank you, T. I didn't even see you in here. My bad, brother. Man, I've been live for almost an hour and 30 minutes, man. Y'all have made it fun. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. And if y'all have a channel and y'all want to subscribe, drop your link in the bio or the comments down here. And I'll subscribe. Thank you, brother. You have a blessed night as well. And I'm thinking about ending it as well, honestly, because I've been on here for a minute and I've been talking away, having fun talking to y'all. So, like I said, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. And I appreciate everybody watching. And y'all mean a lot to me. So just continuously pop in and we'll see what happens. So, good night, everybody. Have a blessed night. And we will catch y'all on the next one.